Hi everyone, so welcome to the launch of our brand new program PRP. इस प्रोग्राम की शुरुआत मैं एक कहानी के साथ करना चाहूँगा, एक सच्ची कहानी के साथ जो एक कैरेक्टर मांझी के ऊपर आधारित है। मांझी एक ऐसे सज्जन थे जिन्होंने एक बहुत बड़े विशाल पहाड़ को किसी कारणवश काटने का संकल्प लिया। अब उन्होंने ये संकल्प ले तो लिया, इस संकल्प के साथ वो एक दिन पहाड़ काटने पहुंच भी गए अपने छैनी हथौड़े के साथ। उन्होंने पहाड़ काटने की कोशिश की, कोशिश करने के बाद वे वापस आए, सो गए और अगली सुबह फिर से उसी संकल्प के साथ पहाड़ को काटने गए। ऐसा उन्होंने लगातार बहुत दिनों तक किया। जब वो ये काम कर रहे थे, कुछ लोग उन्हें ताने भी मारते थे कि ये मांझी, या तू पागल हो गया है। लेकिन वो इन तानों के बावजूद उस पहाड़ को काटने के लिए रोज सुबह उठते थे और फिर अपने छहनी और हथौड़े के साथ चल पड़ते थे। और ये उन्होंने तब तक किया जब तक पूरा पहाड़ कट नहीं गया और उसकी जगह रास्ता बन नहीं गया। ये उनका संकल्प कि जब तक तोड़ेंगे नहीं तब तक छोड़ेंगे नहीं, इसने उनको एक बहुत बड़ी सक्सेस दिलाई, जिसकी वजह से उनको आज तक हम लोग याद रखते हैं। सेम उसी चीज के ऊपर आधारित हम लोगों ने ये प्रीलिम्स रिवीजन प्रोग्राम डिजाइन किया है। अंडर दिस प्रोग्राम व्हाट वी विल बी डूइंग इज वी विल बी गिविंग यू टेस्ट ऑन डेली बेसिस एट sharp 8 AM. You will be getting the daily test as per the syllabus which you will be getting in advance. There will be total 70 part test on daily basis 6 days a week. Now once you are done with the test on daily basis at sharp 8 AM, post the test, you will be getting the daily discussion at 9:15 AM also. Once you are done with the discussion, although it is not about a plain simple discussion, ये सिर्फ discussion नहीं है, we will tell you more. It is way more than the discussion. Once you are done with the discussion, you will be getting your rank among your top competitors on the daily basis, which will keep you pushing more. तो सेम संकल्प के साथ हम लोग आगे बढ़ते हैं और हम लोग ये कोशिश करते हैं कि हम भी अपनी मेंस का रास्ता डेली बेसिस पे मेहनत करके संकल्प करके बनाएं और सेम दृढ़ लें, जब तक तोड़ेंगे नहीं तब तक छोड़ेंगे नहीं। Now, in order to give you more information about this prelims revision program, I would like to invite our prelims expert in literal sense in front of you, Ayush sir, and he will be giving you more information about this program.
Hello students, welcome to Sunya IAS. Myself Ayush, and thank you Sugam sir for introducing prelims revision program. So जैसा कि सर ने अपने को मोटो दिया, जब तक तोड़ेंगे नहीं तब तक छोड़ेंगे नहीं, इसी मोटो को कैरी फॉरवर्ड करते हुए I will be giving you the complete brief about what actually is prelims revision program. So before going into the details of prelims revision program, that is PRP, we must first ask ourselves that what was the need to have such a program in first place. It was because many students were asking us to come up with a dedicated prelims revision program, keeping in mind the changing nature of UPSC prelims paper. So to see the changing nature, I have plotted the recent trends in UPSC prelims cutoff. So I would like to take your attention to the changing cutoff. And these changes are so stark that you yourself will be telling me that sir, yes, UPSC के prelims paper में कुछ तो change हो रहा है. Now let us see. In 2016, the UPSC's prelims cutoff was as high as 116 marks. In subsequent years, in 2017, it decreased to 105 marks. Then the trend saw a decrease to 98 marks for 2 consecutive years, and from 2019 this drop has been more significant. It dropped towards 92, and the cutoff has dropped to as low as 87 to 88 marks. Out of 200, the recent cutoff is just 87 to 88 marks. इसको देख के ऐसा लगेगा कि यूपीएससी का प्रीलिम्स पेपर बहुत हार्ड आने लग गया है, इसीलिए यूपीएससी की कट ऑफ भी बहुत डिक्रीज हो रही है. बट if we see a common phenomena that more number of students are appearing in prelims, there is more awareness about UPSC in general. More awareness leads to good quality of students attempting this paper. Plus, the resources which are to be referred for UPSC in general has been widely accessible thanks to the digital revolution and to the coaching institutes. ये सब होते हुए भी यूपीएससी की कट ऑफ तो ज्यादा जानी चाहिए थी, बट यूपीएससी की कट ऑफ वी आर सीइंग इज डिक्रीजिंग. इसका ये मतलब है कि यूपीएससी एज एन इंस्टीट्यूशन, यूपीएससी जब पेपर सेट करती है, इज ऑल्सो इवॉल्विंग इटसेल्फ टू द चेंजिंग डिमांड्स. तो जब यूपीएससी का पेपर चेंज हो रहा है, देन व्हाई टू स्टिक टू ओल्ड मेथड्स. इसका ये मतलब है कि अपने को भी प्रीलिम्स की प्रिपरेशन में चेंजेस लाने पड़ेंगे. दैट इज वी एज स्टूडेंट्स एंड मेंटर्स एंड टीचर्स, वी ऑल्सो हैव टू इवॉल्व विथ यूपीएससी's changing demands and the nature of paper. So here are the few listings which will show you that how UPSC's paper is changing, and in the next slide I have also included few of the sample questions to tell you that how the UPSC's demand and nature is changing. Before going to PRP, the details of PRP, it is must, because this changes are the genesis of this program, because we do not want to replicate same test series जो कि हर कोई करता हुआ आ रहा है. जब तक अपन चेंज को अडेप्ट नहीं करेंगे, तब तक अपन अपना रिजल्ट नहीं चेंज कर सकते. So in brief I will be telling you, see how this UPSC's paper is changing. Now you will see that there is improved focus upon newspaper. तो ये तो आप बोलोगे कि सर ये तो हमेशा से ही बोला जाता है, but you might have seen that recently many toppers or many those who have cleared this exam were also telling कि just you read the compilations, final compilations and all, just do not go through newspaper. एंड आपके जो कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट्स थे वो भी कंपाइलेशन से ही आपको क्वेश्चंस अपने टेस्ट सीरीज में दे देते थे. बट नाउ यू विल सी दैट यूपीएससी इज गोइंग इनटू दी सच प्लेसेस इन न्यूज टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन जो कि न्यूज पेपर में ऑन डे टू डे बेसिस आते हैं. इसका ये मतलब है दैट जो अपन क्वेश्चंस प्रैक्टिस करते हैं उसके अंदर वी हैव टू इंक्लूड दिस न्यूज पेपर आर्टिकल्स विच आर इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर आवर प्रीलिम्स एग्जाम. Second change, demanding in-depth knowledge of multiple facts. I will be showing you how multiple facts. See, this is the question paper since 2022, means 2022 and 2023. These are the sample papers. This question is from 2023 exam. And towards the left hand side, this is before 2022. Now you will see, Jhelum River passes through Wooler Lake. One fact, two fact. Krishna River, one fact, directly feeds Koleru Lake. Second fact. Third question, meandering of Gandak River, first fact, formed Kanwar Lake, second fact. There are multiple facts asked in one question. Now see, the third and most important change, elimination technique is getting eliminated. Please students, bear in mind, this is one of the most important change that UPSC has brought. You might have seen numerous videos on YouTube which are telling you the techniques to clear prelims. And I am giving you a surety, this Prelims Revision Program PRP will not give you any short trick. We will go through conventional method, but we will follow the conventional method keeping in mind the changing nature. We don't have to run after number of techniques. What were the number of techniques? जहां पे भी आपको all दिखे, जहां पे भी आपको extreme statement दिखे, you take them as wrong. Such shortcuts were being shared on number of YouTube channels. And what was the result of such changes? this was the result of such changes. The cutoff was not even 100 marks, that is less than 50%. 88 marks, 87 marks. As these elimination methods were working for all the students, cutoff तो increase हो जानी चाहिए थी. But this is not happening. I am not telling you कि आप ये apply ही मत करो. ये apply होता है, but you don't know that those toppers or those who are recommending you such techniques, they have gone through a rigorous procedure where they have covered all their sources, the basic sources. They have practiced test series numerous number of times, and then after applying that basic knowledge in that question, they come, this is their last resort, and by blindly following such techniques, this last resort ये बन जाता है first resort for many students, and then they tell कि सर हमारा prelims clear नहीं हो रहा. So students, this is the very basic thing that you have to focus. In this PRP also, I will be telling you that how we will deal with all these things, or इससे better होगा how we will try to deal with all these things, because it will be foolish on our part or on any other institution's part to claim that our test series will be such, our program will be such, that once you do this program, you will clear prelims. No, this is not our motto. This is not our aim. Our aim is that you give your best prelims, that you practice or you work hard in a sincere manner. And we will also through PRP program, will be working hard in a sincere manner, that we will be try to give you such a schedule, we'll try to give you such tests, or we'll try to mentor you in such a way that which is as close as to UPSC's demand. And the fourth change, that is entry of assertion and reason type of questions. Now UPSC is giving you one assertion in statement 1, it is giving you an assertion, and in statement 2 it is giving you its reasoning. Now there is no elimination method for such type of question. You must know the statement, you must know the reasoning, and then you must apply your knowledge. Now these, via these questions, I am telling you, I am just highlighting you in just 1 minute that how this UPSC pattern is changing. Please keep in mind, before 2022, carefully see these options which UPSC has given. UPSC has given you, just we are not focusing, our main aim right now is not to solve this question, but to tell you how the UPSC paper is evolving itself. See, UPSC has given you 4 statements in the question. Now it is asking about the correct option. Now it says 1 and 4, 2 and 4, 3 only, 1, 2, 3 only. Now I know कि in सभी state options में there is no such option which says that all statements are correct. That means I know for surety at least one option is wrong. Now I can find that one statement or one option that is wrong. And if I am able to find one option that is wrong, for example, Aadhaar metadata cannot be stored for more than 3 months. If someone has studied current affairs, and if he knows that this statement is wrong, say most likely it is 6 months, now he knows that this option and this option is wrong. Now he has B and C to be the correct option. Now his correction probability is 50%. That is either B or C will be the answer. But see now how UPSC is changing. See these options. Only 1 is correct, only 2 is correct, all 3 are correct, none is correct. Now knowing that if, say, for example, any of this option, say if this option is wrong, now also I don't know whether this statement is right or this statement is wrong. I can't take a guess also in 50-50 type of questions. इसका ये मतलब है कि we have to study standard sources, we have to diligently follow a plan, and then we have to sit in the exam. And then at last I will see कि अब कोई elimination technique या कुछ लग रहा है. Similarly, there is such type of question. Here also same जो मैं बता रहा था changes. Now also see, consider the following trees. these 3 types of trees are given to you. Now it is asking how many of the above are deciduous. ऐसा ही यूपीएससी के पहले पैटर्न में आता तो कोई एक ऐसा ऑप्शन होता जो कि रॉन्ग होता, एंड इफ यू नो इट यू माइट हैव come to the right answer. This means that we as students also have to, or you as students also have to update yourself to the changing demand. Now moving forward, that before going into the details about the PRP program, it is important that you must know the motto of this program. I need 4 things from you. The 4 Ds to prelims. Please keep this in mind. The 4 Ds to prelims. That is your desire, your dedication, your determination, and your discipline. First, you must have a desire that I want to clear prelims. Then you must have your determination and dedication that you will be given a schedule, that you will be given the basic sources to follow. And then you have to study them, and ultimately the discipline. These 4 things will definitely help you clear exam. In my past prelims, I have consistently been scoring above 110 marks in prelims via following these 4D techniques and the technique which I will be sharing with you in this video. Now it is time for us to move towards what actually is our prelims revision program, that is PRP. This prelims revision program has been divided into micro syllabus. We have taken one particular subject, say Indian polity. After taking Indian polity, we have divided it into day-wise breakup of the whole syllabus. Say for example, this sample is from 6th December, that is your PRP third test. Now we have given you the topics which you have to cover before you sit into your test at 8 AM. Now you have to cover topic 1, basic structure, parliamentary system, federalism, emergency provision, and union executive. Now we have shared these topics with you, and we have also provided you the source. Here are the chapters from Sunya static revision notes. We have given you exact chapters which you have to follow before you sit in the test. Now for those students, those who have their own notes or those who are following their standard sources, they can tick these topics in their standard sources. They can consult their mentors, they can share their source, and your mentor will definitely help you to identify these sources and help you cover these sources. So why such program was scheduled? That why we are giving such micro detailing of this whole syllabus is because whenever you will be sitting for prelims program, or whenever you are preparing for any exam, and especially UPSC's prelims exam, there are 4 basic things which I want to tell you. The 4 basic things are, first of all, you must have a plan. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. ये तो अपन ने सुना ही है. So until unless you do not have a plan, you are bound to fail. For those students who have done planning, this is the very first step. The second step which comes is sources. The third step which comes is tests. And the fourth step comes mentorship. These 4 things are the things which maximum students do wrong. They fail to clear prelims, and if these 4 things are done by any student, they usually clear prelims. So planning, we are giving you complete day-wise schedule in this prelims revision program, that on which date you have to study which topics of the syllabus, and this is a basic sample which I explained you. Similarly, day wise, from day 1 to your 70th day of the program, it will be basically a 3 months program, and day wise scheduling is given to you, that on which date you have to cover which syllabus. So this planning part has been done. Now come to the sources. On sources, we have shared with you that which topics you have to read and from which source you have to read. Then comes your tests. Now this is the main issue. Whenever we ask to the students कि आपने टेस्ट किए, they say yes sir मैंने टेस्ट कंप्लीट कर लिया. Then we ask what was the process through which you completed your test. Then he says कि सर ऐसा कुछ process भी होता है क्या? So maximum students, while they are preparing for prelims, they just give n number of tests, but they don't think कि एक टेस्ट को देने का भी proper procedure होता है. What is the proper procedure? The proper procedure to give the test is, you take the test paper, you give it in exam environment, sit for 2 hours or 1 hour depending on how many questions are there. Now after giving your test, now comes the post test discussion or post test analysis. That is the most important part. In this post test, most students either directly flip through the pages, solution pages which are given. They do not keep their separate register, or they do not make separate markings also. Now here it is faulty test discussion which they do. And fourth is, they do not have any mentor to guide them, that they feel lost after, for example, for 1 month they will be very hard working and rigorously working, but after 1 month they will be feeling like lost in the middle of the sea कि सर अब हम क्या करें. So keeping these 4 things in mind, that is planning, sources, tests and your mentorship, these 4 things in mind, we came up with the solution to all these 4 things in our prelims revision program. So how we will be helping you is through daily tests. Now I told you, this is a 3 months program which consists of 70 tests. We have divided it into 70 tests per complete program. Every test will contain 50 MCQ types of question based on the changing nature, जो कि मैंने आपको स्लाइड के स्टार्टिंग में समझाया था, how UPSC's paper is changing. We have given specific guidance here to our question setters that please keep in mind the changing nature of UPSC paper. And these tests will be 6 days a week from Monday to Saturday. We will share the schedule of this complete program in the description link. And I have shared with you the sample, and such sample will be for every day. Before it, there will be PRP test code 2 and similarly 3, 4 and all. Similarly, you will have the test of all the subjects. Now, this 6 tests, you will have 4 GS tests in it, 1 CSAT test in it, and 1 test will be of current affairs. So every week you are completing your GS, your CSAT and your current affairs. Now why we have included CSAT also? Because you have seen that recently many number of students are easily clearing their GS cutoff, but they fail to clear the cutoff of CSAT. So every week we have scheduled such tests for you. Now after this test, I told you giving test is not a big task, but coming to the daily discussion or post-test discussion is the most important task. Now I will be telling you that how this test discussion will be taking place. Now we have come up with a unique initiative where we will be taking live discussion for offline students, those who will be in our Super 100 group, which I will be telling you what will be the Super 100 group, what will be the Warrior group. But this test discussion will be available to all of you. Now, in this test discussion, your mentor, your guide, who is taking your test discussion, will keep in mind that you are making your mistakes, writing down your mistakes in a mistake cum learning register. Every student of this PRP program will be asked to carry a register for every subject. There will be one register for polity, another register for economy, another register for say environment, and similarly for all the GS subject. The student will come, he will attempt the test, after test he will see the test discussion, and then and there, not at home, because I know घर पे कोई भी टेस्ट का डिस्कशन या खुद से सारी मिस्टेक्स एनालिसिस करके नहीं लिखते. सो वी विल बी राइटिंग ऑल दिस आर मिस्टेक्स, जो भी अपनी मिस्टेक्स होती हैं, आर मिस्टेक्स कम लर्निंग रजिस्टर. सो एट द एंड जब आप जा रहे होंगे अपना प्रीलिम्स लिखने, then you will not have to revise all those tests, but you will be revising just these registers कि सर मेरी तो यही mistakes हुई थी, and if I will learn them over a period of time, then I will be keeping these mistakes in mind and I will not replicate these mistakes in my prelims paper. So ये तो हो गया आपका daily discussion, and in this discussion the mentor will also try to tell you that in particular topic what is the extra information which you have to remember. So इससे क्या होगा, आपका complete UPSC syllabus का revision हो जाएगा via test and test discussion. So जो आपका test analysis जो कि सबसे बड़ा burden होता था, we are solving it. जो offline होंगे, they will come, they will attend those super 100 group which I will be telling you, and for online students also this test discussion will be available. इसमें बस आपको क्या करना होगा, you have to sit after for say 1.5 to 2 hours, you have to sit. यहाँ पे आपका discipline काम में आएगा, you have to sit and make these registers and keep the notings which the mentor is telling you. And the most important part is the consistency and discipline part. Every day sharp at 8 AM, either it is foggy winters or and it is raining, whatever be the circumstances, we have to start our test at 8 AM. Because you might be knowing a very important phrase that the more you bleed in practice or the more you bleed in training, the less you bleed in war. Similarly, उसी dedication के साथ every 8 AM, every day at 8 AM, we will start the test and discussion we will start at 9:15 AM. तो जो मांझी की स्टोरी सर ने सुनाई थी कि जब तक तोड़ेंगे नहीं तब तक छोड़ेंगे नहीं, we will follow this schedule, and at the end of the day daily ranks will be given to you at 5 PM to tell you that where are you standing, how you are competing with your competitors. And this is a competition based model. I will be telling you the philosophy behind competition based model and monthly cumulative ranks. These two in our breakup of batches which we are doing in our prelims revision program. So this is basically your complete prelims revision program, that how this prelims revision program will be functioning. But here is one more important thing with which we are coming up, and that is prelims revision program PRP workbook. This workbook will be given to all these students, those who are part of our prelims revision program. Now I want your careful attention towards what is this workbook. And I am telling you students with my own personal experience in various prelims exam and scoring well, such technique has helped me. So what is this prelims revision program? This is the USP of our PRP. This booklet will consist of complete day-wise breakup of all the schedule. Now this is a sample paper of this PRP workbook in front of you. Now there will be PRP day 1 written. Please carefully look at it. Test 1 syllabus will be mentioned here, the topics which you have to cover. So for example, this is your day 1 test, Monday. So on Sunday, when you are reading this syllabus of this test, the student will keep this workbook in front of him or her. Now he will see that I have to first read basic concepts, I have to read political system, I have to read historical evolution of the concept. Now after reading this, after completing this, he or she will put a tick mark that yes, I have completed my first topic. Now after doing second and third, now similarly he or she will be keeping the status by putting tick marks. Similarly, day 2 on this complete workbook, it will be given in hard copy format as well as in PDF format, and you can take the printout. After doing this, you will also be given the daily current affairs target. For example, I told you in every week you have one current affairs test also. That current affairs test you will cover, say sir, for January I have covered from day 1, from 1st of Jan to 5th of Jan current prelims related current affairs I have covered, so you will write it there. And after giving the test, whatever mistakes you are doing, you will be writing that in your mistake cum learning register which we made. And the test learnings, these test learning are the learnings which your mentor is telling you that students, please do not do such and such mistakes, that you write here. And this workbook approach I am telling you will immensely help you in your prelims preparation. Every day when you will be doing this, on the 7th day, you will have one more page. What will that be page look like? Day 7th page. Day 7th page will be your mentor session. This mentor session will be available for PRP Super 100 batch. I will be telling you about PRP Super 100 batch, about Warrior batch, and about online batch. This mentor session on the 7th day, you will have such questions where your mentor will assess your progress. Every Super 100 batch student will be meeting the mentor, and he will see that what is the trend of marks in past week. He will see that are you following your schedule properly, and are you giving tests properly. Also in the 7th day, you will have that what are the problems being faced by you, and what are the suggestions which the mentor has given you. So on every 7th day, when the student is meeting his mentor, he is able to collate all the mistakes and learn the suggestions from the experience of the mentor, so that he or she does not commit the same mistake in the upcoming tests. Via following this workbook approach from day 1 to say nth day or the last day of this program, say day 70 of the program, you see your progress. I am telling you, honestly work on such approach. This has been carefully devised for you, and this will be available for you all, whether you are part of Super 100 batch or Warrior batch. We will be providing you this workbook, but for other students, those who won't be part of this Super 100 batch, you will be getting this workbook. You have to dedicatedly fill this workbook on your own. See that, have I done this status? Yes, I have. If I have not done, and at the end, give yourself remarks that yes, I have done the syllabus today. And in this way I am telling you, बहुत हंसते हंसते you will be able to complete the complete syllabus of prelims, and in a very well manner. Now this was the workbook approach. Now come towards the Super 100 batch and the Warrior batch. So students, you will be asking this, why there is a need to make two groups, or why to have a competition based model for this PRP program. So students, I would like to take your attention towards one harsh reality of this UPSC paper. What is the harsh reality of this UPSC preparation or UPSC journey? That more than 10 lakh students every year, they fill the prelims form whenever it is out. And out of those 10 lakh students, more than 5 lakh students roughly on an average write the exam. Now ask to yourself that out of those 5 lakh students, how many of them get the opportunity to write mains exam? You will see that, sir, on an average only 10,000 roughly students write the exam. So out of 5 lakh students, when on D-Day you will be fighting just for 10,000 entries into mains exam, that correlates to less than 1% of success ratio in prelims exam. So why not to face that same type of competition while we are preparing for prelims? Because we delay that competition to the last D-Day, that's why we fail in prelims. This is the honest truth about this exam. That's why we have devised Super 100 and Warrior group. Now this Super 100 and Warrior group is also not fixed. First Super 100 batch will be out of the entrance tests which we will be taking. But those students who have come into first batch of Super 100 does not mean that in the next month, because this program is of 3 months, at the end of every month we will have shuffling of all the students, that even the Warrior group students, that is those who are below top 100 Super 100 students, will also get an opportunity to come to Super 100. And any student from Super 100 can go to Warrior group also when he will, or when he or she will not perform good. So what is the very basic difference between Super 100 and Warrior group? You will be getting same schedule, you will be getting same tests, you will be getting same test discussion also, you will be getting ranks also, but there are few incentives for you to compete hard and to be a part of Super 100 group also. And for those who will be in Warrior group, I am promising you that you don't have to be disheartened. अपने को प्रिपेयर करना है, एक मंथ तक एग्जाम लिखना है, पूरा डेली टेस्ट आना है, डेली टेस्ट लिखना है, अपने को ट्राई करना है कि अपन इनसे भी अच्छा करें. डे 1 पे अच्छा नहीं होगा, नो इश्यू, वी विल वर्क. डे 2 पे अच्छा होगा, डे 3 पे अच्छा होगा. Ultimately, month end में, when we will have a monthly reshuffling, you will get the chance to be a part of Super 100 also. And I am telling you, students in prelims will be getting selected from Super 100 also and from Warrior also. इसीलिए इनका नाम भी Warrior है. So we do not have to be very rigid while we are keeping this group, but एक constant motivation रहना चाहिए कि yes, I have to strive towards my best. जब यहाँ फाइट करेंगे, जब यहाँ पे हेल्दी कंपटीशन रखेंगे, कीप दिस वर्ड इन माइंड, हेल्दी कंपटीशन जब यहाँ होगा तभी अपन वहां पे जाके compete करेंगे. Our aim at Sunya IAS is to make you everyone better. Okay, so let me brief you the features of Super 100 group also. That subject wise mistakes register will be made. This every student who is part of this can make on his or her own also. When you have made this subject wise register, this workbook will be given in to hard copy format to all the Super 100 students. They will bring this workbook, they will fill this workbook, and they will meet the mentor at every 7th day. On every 7th day, the mentor will be giving or will be undertaking a performance analysis of all these 100 students. This performance analysis, how this will be done, I briefed you before in the previous slide. And you have to implement this in the next day. So this will create a success loop, and at the end we will come out clearing prelims exam. The Super 100 students will have the facility to attend offline discussions. They will come here, they will write the test, and they will attend the offline discussions also. And there will be reduced fee also for them, because you must have an incentive to work hard. And for the warrior group, there will be live online discussion. Whatever discussion is happening in class will also be happening live for the warrior group also. And they will have the monthly shuffling also, that if we perform good, we jump to warrior group, and those in warrior into Super 100 group, and those in Super 100 group are not performing, comes to warrior group. So this is to keep a healthy competition among our students. But at the end of the day, every student, we at Sunya IAS will strive to give our best to all of you. Now you can go to www.sunyaias.com to register for Prelims Revision Program, and there will be entrance tests for the Prelims Revision Program for our offline students. Now we have the offline test facility for now to be available at Delhi centers only. And these entrance test dates you can find at the end of this, or at in the description box of this video. Now this takes us to the end of this detailed analysis of what is this Prelims Revision Program. But before ending, I would like to share the few lines from Shri Harivansh Rai ji's poem. उनकी poem ये कहती है कि मंजिलें मिले ना मिले, मंजिलें मिले ना मिले, ये तो मुकद्दर की बात है. मंजिलें मिले ना मिले, ये तो मुकद्दर की बात है. हम कोशिश भी ना करें, ये तो गलत बात है. तो हम मिलके कोशिश करेंगे. And we at Sunya IAS will ensure that you write this year's prelims as your best prelims. We are not claiming that we will have you 100% clear this prelims exam, but we are committing you that after coming out of that exam hall on that prelims day, you will feel satisfied that yes sir, I have given my best and hopefully I will clear. So remember the Manji story which Sir Sugam sir told you. उन्होंने consistently day by day same activity करी, same place पे activity करी, and ultimately उन्होंने अपने लिए वो राह निकाली ली. और through PRP we will also make our way, वो राह निकालेंगे towards our mains exam. So I am looking forward you to join this prelims revision program and give your 100%. And we at Sunya IAS are also promising to give our 100%. So on this note, I would like to say thank you and see you in the program. Bye students, bye.